What's going on, y'all? What it is? So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. And the first thing I want to cover is this young lady that's going viral by the name of Amora Lex, and I believe she's based out of Ohio. But basically, she went to Facebook, or took to Facebook rather, and she posted a video of her dropping her little ones off in the middle of the night to SEA PEA S. Now, when I first saw this, and I still feel this way, I was just confused, and I was just like very bothered by this. Now, there were a lot of women that were defending her, although there were some women that were criticizing her, saying that she was just running away from responsibility. Now, come to find out, she has 5 kids, and the dads didn't want anything to do with her, and she was going through a mental crisis. And basically, before she took the kids to SEA PEA S, she approached the father, so she says, and basically said, hey, I'm about to lose it, so do you want your seeds before I go ahead and do what I have to do? And she says that the fathers declined, and they didn't want to take responsibility either. Now, Amora says that the reason why she came to this conclusion is the fact that she has no help raising these kids. Nobody reaches out and helps her do anything, and she felt that there was somebody that could potentially give them a better life than she can until she got her ish together. So what I want to do right here is play you guys these clips, and then I'll be right back.
Y'all wanted it. Now y'all got a front row seat to my shit. And I don't care about no judgment, no comments, no, oh, Lex, I would have did this, I would have did that. No, the f*** I wouldn't, because y'all would have helped me when I asked it. So, it is what it is. I died a long time ago. I don't know why y'all texting and calling me. I don't know. Y'all obviously don't want to talk. I've been talking. I'm done, tired. I'm tired of talking. Tired of trying. Tired of. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way I do every thing for. No, I'm cool. For a minute I did have everything together, but my baby dad was so not. How can I put it? I'm quick to tell everybody. I ain't never tried to lie, no nothing. I got my up moments and I got my down moments, but I'm always have my down moments before I have my up moments. But when I do have my up moments, it's over. It's always a nice amount of money. Y'all know, like when I do get my up moments, I just up. But it's only so many times I can be up, because I don't literally have no type of help with my kids. Like literally just last night, my twin sister. No, the night before last night, I told her that, hey, I got this little job or whatever. I'm about to go to this job or whatever. But she's like, oh, well, I need a break. I'm tired. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I got business to handle. I'm going to go to this job. But what I am going to do, I'm going to just go ahead and take the kids and then, take them home, put them to sleep so I can just try to go make this money or whatever. So she gets mad and calls me a bitch. Like, I really want to suck the fuck out of her. So I just went ahead and left, because I would have sucked the dog out of her, but I ain't trying to have the C's. But it's like, you're not about to get mad because you said you wanted to watch the kids when I didn't ask you and think you're about to call me. Like, I'm not about to dog walk the fuck out of you. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family, because I don't like none of them. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but yeah, and then I cut my ties with him. I'm cool. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. I'm cool. Like, except for me talking on here, I'm done. And it's cool. It's cool. I don't have nobody to help me, but I'm about to help myself. And I know for a fact, I don't know if y'all heard me, I know for a fact they're about to turn into a whole bunch of and make it hard for me to get my kids back. But I don't even care, because you know what? If the dads didn't care, why do I gotta care?
She dropped the kids off at SEA PEA S, but after taking a look at her social media, I don't know if she coming back for them kids. Now, shout out to Nosy Bystander who sent me this video over on Facebook. So this girl who goes by the name of Amora Lex had posted this live stream of her dropping her kids off at SEA PEA S. And don't worry, I got a clip for you.
I was at the firehouse for like 3 hours. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And then they called the cops, and then the cops came, and then I talked to the cops, and then they brought us up here to Children's Services. So with that being said, before they take custody of them, does anybody want them?
Now, in this clip, she says that she was at the firehouse, but she doesn't explain why or how she got to the firehouse, and that the police officers had taken the children from the firehouse and she was escorted behind them to Child and Family Services. And then in this clip, she says, before they take custody of the kids, did anybody want them? I just don't think that's how it works, but she has more to say.
Hey, what's your plan for tonight? We're gonna have you sit in the lobby. I gotta interview the kids. Did the police bring you in with the kids?
No, I drove. I just followed them.
Okay. And they had the kids in their car, did you?
Yeah, they had the kids and the medic with them.
Okay. So if you want to sit in the lobby, I'm going to interview them, and my supervisor is going to look for a plan to see if we can come up with something. But currently, agency does have custody. They gave us custody. I don't know if they explained that to you. When the police bring the kids in, they give us what's called law. It's emergency custody, just because they have concerns.
Yeah, because I'm overwhelmed. My health
Yeah.
is, I don't have no help with them at all.
So I'm going to go back and interview the kids, and right now, it's out of dependency, so it's no fault of anybody's. But anything can change. If somebody tells me something, it could be different. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question. I still have like clothes and stuff. Can I bring their clothes up here, or do you guys get all new clothes? Or
it will depend. Depending on where they go. If they go to a foster home, they'll provide the clothes. They don't usually take clothes from outside because of bed bug concerns and stuff.
Yeah, although I don't have none, but yeah.
Okay, I know, but you came from foster parents.
I would feel the same.
Yeah, if you're bringing kids into your home, you're not going to always trust that. And if they have special things like blankets or toys, when you get assigned a caseworker, you can always work with her on that, or him, for that. But if you don't mind, we'll go back to the lobby. If you don't mind sitting there, or you want to sit here, it's up to you.
It really don't matter, but because this is
how you're overwhelmed.
Because I love them, and this is hard. Like, this is killing me.
Yeah.
But it's for the better. Like, it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die. Because I can't do for them if I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't stop stressing if I don't have help. You know.
And when it comes to raising children, having your mental faculties in order is incredibly important because they're no good if you're no good, correct? But based on looking at some of her social media posts, people were explaining that she sounded like she just really wanted to be outside. Now in this post specifically, she said, "We outside today." She said, "We outside today." Because of this specific post, people are starting to question the validity about why she gave children directly to CPS. Now, I'm going to keep doing some digging, and if I find anything, I'm going to keep y'all posted.
I guess tell me what led up to you deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS. Where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help, and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So, honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just, I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it's like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Like I'm not going for that. It was just so honestly before this, a lot of people don't know. Outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Now, obviously, I've already let the world know that. All I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood, so obviously, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff, and I was getting child care with JFS. This would now be my 2nd time going through some pure straight BS because of like JFS and stuff. And so this time they took for no reason. My child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So you can't get a hold of them for like ever.
Give me, how many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids. 5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the videos, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No. So a lot of the people, I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. So a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from, yeah. And yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest two kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that. And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my babies and I ran. What else was I going to do? Sit here and keep dealing with that shit, you know? Yeah. I'm sorry. So I did. I took my kids and I ran. Then I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of people's like, oh, the way you talk about him, if people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the females, and because I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that follow behind closed doors. Yeah. So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, I couldn't deal with that. So around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice, I found my worth. Like, I was kind of leaving him. It was like a real big, messy situation.
Another huge thing on social media is obviously there's a conversation going around that you gave up your kids and then you went to shake your ass and talked about shaking your ass online. So clear that up for me, or is there something that you want to say to that? Is it true? Is that you gave your kids a CPS and you hit the streets? Like, what's really the tea on that?
Okay, so obviously, yes, I did give my kids to CPS. But it's not to go shake my ass. It's to, give us a better future. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I do gotta go shake my ass in Futures King of Diamonds Club and bring home maybe 20,000 or something, best believe I'm gonna take that 20,000 and put that into a good business, and I'm gonna triple that, and I'm gonna triple that what I just tripled, Yeah. So now I ain't shake my ass. And I mean, look, even if I did, I'm a grown woman.
If I do gotta go shake my ass club and bring home maybe 20,000 or something, best believe I'm gonna take that 20,000 and put that into a good business, and I'm gonna triple that, and I'm gonna triple that what I just tripled, Yeah. So no, I ain't shake my ass. Look, even if I did, I'm a grown woman, and
okay, so I'm sitting here and I seen parts of the story coming across the timeline. Amora Lex. So this young lady is just at her wit's end, and it looked like a major cry for help. Anyway, she was talking about not being able to get any help or assistance with her kids or something. I guess she need a babysitter, a nanny. She just need to drop them off. She says she don't have anything else for them. She talked about how beautiful and intelligent and everything that she would ever want in children. And while I seen part of the interview and she was talking about she's coming back to get them, who gonna tell her that she ain't gonna be able to get them kids back when she take them there? I guarantee within a year a year or 2 years, they're gonna be done adopted them kids out, at least the young girls. It's really, really sad that it takes for somebody to be on their, wits end. You got to be just crazy or something, like you gotta have something really seriously going on wrong for them to come and help and assist. And honestly, people were showing comments of her talking about being outside hours later after dropping them children off. That I can't believe. Everybody that has children young do not mature the same. I had a child young, so I know what it's like to never be able to maneuver life by yourself. But that was not the move. That decision was so irrational, I cannot even believe it. Then she started talking about going and taking them to the fire department. Like, this girl, then she moved into talking about the oldest boy, father being deceased and being able to get benefits. And I'm like, well, do you get them? And then talking about on his grave and calling his mama to tell him that she did it. I was like, wait a minute, girl, you tripping. And then she said, I was trying to give my daughters to their daddy, but he wouldn't take them. This reminds me of one of my old friends that would get tired of their children because they ended up having a lot very young. They would drop them off and don't come back and get them. I think she was better off getting somebody to watch her kids and not come back and get them, because at least she knew who she left her kids with. With you voluntarily giving your kids to somebody in the system, girl, they would change them beautiful babies' names, have them shipped somewhere else, and you will never see them again. Talking about, I'm gonna come back and get them. Who gonna tell her? Anyway, y'all have a wonderful Thursday. I'm gonna drink my coffee.
I keep seeing stories about that girl that dropped her kids off to CPS, and of course y'all know I don't like that when people judge mothers, especially if you ain't gonna do shit to help them. She has exhausted everything she could. She went on Facebook Live, asked family, she asked the daddies, which we know that that's not gonna happen. They don't care, and nobody helped. So she took them to CPS. What's triggering y'all is that y'all know that CPS is a risky situation. It could go one or two ways. And the problem is we need to clean all these up systems so in cases like this, these children have safe places to go. That's the problem. You judging her for taking them to CPS. She trying to take them somewhere safe. It's several stories viral on here right now. Y'all getting views off of stories of women abusing their children because they just couldn't take it no more. But then you judge a mother, and we know why. But then you judge a mother because she tried to do the right thing and take them children where they should be safe. Think about y'all fucking mentality.
All right, so you guys just saw all of that, and this is my opinion about the situation. I think that she had children when she was young. I believe she said she was 15, and I think that she missed a lot of her childhood, her teenage years, and basically she wanted to be outside. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I understand that the fathers, they should be held to the same standard that she's held to. And I know one of the fathers passed away, and guys, I know that I blocked it out when I played the clip, but she said two of her kids, I believe it was the oldest kids, that she actually conceived them, unfortunately, through aura. So basically, I don't know the type of relationship she may, or disdain that she may feel for those two, because she didn't get them at her will. But at the end of the day, I know that my mom would never. Now, the one thing that raised both of my eyebrows is that when she was talking to the lady at CPS, she basically was quick to bring up or mention the kids' clothing. Like, you want me to go get the clothes? And I'm like thinking to myself, like, how fast are you trying to unload your kids? Like, in my mind, that should be the furthest thought from your mind. And there was even a awkward pause from the lady. She was like, you know, because I cannot believe that she was thinking about that in that moment. There's so many other things that you should be thinking about other than the kids' clothes. Now, another thing that I found disturbing is the fact that when she was doing that interview, and I don't know who chose to interview her, but shout out to you for interviewing her. But anyway, basically the lady asked her, she said, what do you think about people that are saying that you gave up your kids just to go party? And basically she said, well, I'm a grown woman. If I choose to go party or shake my A, then that's what she's gonna do. So if you're so grown, why does it seem to me that you're running away from responsibility? Now, I say that in the same breath of me holding the men responsible too, her baby daddies, right? They should be held to the same standard, like I previously said. But you're so grown, but you're running away from responsibility, but you're not too grown to just drop your kids off to CPS and then go shake your ass. I mean, let's just keep it all the way above. And then there's a lot of women who are defending her, and rightfully so. They have the right to feel what they feel, but they're saying that she was mentally unstable, and we should congratulate her for doing the right thing, because there's a lot of other women that make bad choices and may delete, you know, individuals, delete their seeds, so to speak, right? And so I'm thinking from the standpoint is that she just admitted in that interview that she did that she was mentally stable. And so she basically didn't have any help. And so she chose to free herself from her responsibility. And me personally, like I said, I'm not here to judge her or whatever, but I'm just saying that the women that I grew up around, they would never. they will never make this choice. They will never ever make this choice under any circumstances. If we got to go to the shelter, we're going to the shelter together. If we got to sleep in the car, we're sleeping in the car together. If we got to go beg for food, we're begging for food together. It is what it is. So ultimately, my question for her would be, like, how many kids did you have to understand or to realize that you didn't have the support that you needed? You know, was it after the first? Was it after the second, third, fourth, or fifth? Because at some point you should have known when to close your legs because you didn't have the support that you need from family. I understand that not every human being on this planet Earth are cut out to be parents, right? And clearly she may be one of those individuals. Like I said, she had those children when she was young. She started having kids and she just got tired and she doesn't have any support. So in my estimation, she probably knew that she wouldn't have the support from her family that she needed from the start. And I feel so terribly sorry for her that she was taken advantage of by R twice. And 2 kids are a result of that. But posting things on social media like you're outside right after you just let the whole world know what you just did is just disingenuous, in my opinion. And a lot of people are saying, well, clearly she loved her kids. Look at how much she was crying. I do believe that she probably does love her kids, but I believe a portion of her tears are due to guilt. That's just my honest opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.